here and filmed. I've never sat here and filmed. If you notice, my background is different. I am in a completely new apartment. My boyfriend and I moved, and it's been craziest couple months. We finished law school, graduated, wrote the bar exams, moved into this new apartment, but this coming Monday, I officially start my articling term. And I'm gonna actually do a whole updated law video for those of you who've been asking. Thank you so much for continuing to request those videos. I am going to do a whole FAQs very soon. So if you have any questions for me, personal or law related or makeup related, anything, leave the questions down below. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial to kind of jump me back into my channel, and this is the look I did for my graduation. I posted a few videos on Instagram, and Rabi Hassan from Instagram asked me if I could recreate this look for her. She's got a graduation, so this video is for you, girl. I hope you like this makeup look. It's really beautiful. It can be worn for really any event. I kept the look really simple, minimal, but beautiful and glamorous, and something that will kind of stay with you all day. I guess without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. All right, so the first thing I'm doing here is just pinning up my hair, getting all ready, and now I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm testing this one out. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it yet, but it's just a primer that you spray on your skin. And next I'm taking two foundations. So I've got my Naked Skin from Urban Decay and my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Luminous foundation. I'll have everything listed in the below bar, so you do not need to remember these things now, and I'll also have the shades that I use. But I just love the combination of these two. It makes my skin look so luminous and glowy. It stays all day. It's just the perfect combination in my mind, and I've been using it every single day. So now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I love this stuff, and I like to use it everywhere that I want a highlighted look. It gives such a natural highlight. So I'm first applying it kind of in a triangle right underneath my eye. This will give you like a Kim Kardashian highlight look. Then I'm putting it down the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, around my lips, and on my chin. And then now I'm just patting that into my skin. I find that the padding works really, really well, and it just makes everything kind of look seamless and beautiful. And now I'm taking my Beauty Blender just to make sure that everything is blended. This just picks up any excess and makes everything look flawless. So now I'm going to set that concealer. I'm using the top two colors here from the Anastasia Contour Palette, mainly because my banana shade, as you can see, is almost gone. So I'm mixing it with the other matte shade in that contour palette. I'm applying it with a foundation brush. This is not the best brush to use. I would normally use a powder brush, but mine was dirty. So, I mean, it worked all the exact same and it looked great at the end, but it's easier to apply with a powder brush. So now I'm going to contour. I'm using that middle color in the Anastasia Contour Palette, and I want a light contour. So you can see that I'm using swirling motions with a Real Techniques brush, and I'm really concentrating the color into the hollows of the cheek. And now I'm going to take a bronzer. This one's from the Ambient Lighting Hourglass line, and it's so gorgeous. It just gives the most beautiful J-Lo glow to your skin. And I'm going to use this right over top of that contour, but in bigger swirling motions. So this is not going to be a contour. This is just going to warm up the skin. I'm also going to put it on my nose, my forehead, down my neck, anywhere that I want a nice glow. So next I'm going to be doing my blush. So I'm using this Clinique one. I love it. It's such a beautiful color, and it looks kind of intense in the pan, but when you apply it onto your skin, it just makes you look very youthful and glowy, which I love. So now I need to work on those brows because they do not look good. So I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You can see I'm like almost out of this stuff. It's how much I love it. It is so waterproof, so beautiful, and it applies great. I really like this for my bushier browed friends. My boyfriend always says I have bushy brows, but that's okay. I like my big brows. It's so much easier to fill in big brows using this pomade as opposed to the Brow Wiz, which I think it might be better for more sparse eyebrows. Anyway, you can see here I'm just filling them in. If you'd like an eyebrow dedicated video, let me know in the comment section down below. But I'm just using an angled brush to fill them in. And then now I'm using my Benefit Give Me Brow,
which is just a setting gel, really, that's a bit colored. And I'm applying that all over my brows. This is also just going to help blend out the pomade a little bit more. So I'm going to be doing the easiest eye look of life, and I'm using my Naked Skin palette. I mean, Naked Skin? No, Naked Basics. I don't know. I'm all mixed up, but it's the Naked Basics palette. And I'm using the cream color all over the lid, really easy. No rhyme or reason to it. And then I'm using Naked 2, which is the kind of midway shade. And I'm applying that using a fluffy crease brush right into the crease, making sure it's all blended, no harsh lines, just to darken up that crease a little bit. Okay, so now I'm using the second darkest shade, it's in Faint, and I'm applying that onto the outer V. So you can see here it's not perfectly blended. I actually go back later off camera and blend it in a little bit more. You can do this, obviously. You do not need to do all of your eye look in one go, so always look back and make sure things are blended as you go. Now I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a cat liner, and I'm using the Inglot Cream Liner in black. This is so black, so dark, and insanely waterproof, and that's why I love this. So I'm not going to do it fully on camera, but I'm just showing you a little bit here what the cat eye is going to look like, and I'm just darkening up that upper lash line. So next for lashes, normally I would be applying falsies, but today I'm just doing mascara. So I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I love this on its own, and it also makes your lashes mesh really well with false lashes. So it's great for both. I just love this mascara. And I'm applying just a good dose of that on my upper and lower lashes. Next, I'm going to take Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek. This is my most used Makeup Geek shadow. It is beautiful, and I literally just use it for the inner corner with this look. I don't want a lot of shimmer because I kind of want a look that looks like me naturally, but better. I just want to use this to highlight that inner corner. So next onto lips, I'm using MAC Whirl. The idea behind my lips is I wanted a nude lip, but when you go fully nude in pictures, I find it just makes your lips look like they're not there. So you want to darken them up, especially if you know you're doing or you're going to be taking a lot of pictures. So Whirl is a great color for this. It's like a mauve-y color, really, really beautiful. I'm not even really overlining here. I'm just lining my lips so that when I apply a nude lipstick on top and take pictures, my lips look there, not gone, if that makes any sense. You can see here I'm blending the lip line out with my finger a little bit because I want it to be really soft. Now I'm using my favorite all-time lipstick. You can see here it's almost gone. That's all I have left. This one's from YSL, and it's unreal beautiful. When you first apply it, it looks a little scary. It's super pink, but then when you blend it in with your finger and you mix it with Whirl, it just gives this beautiful pinky nude look to your lips, and I think it's gorgeous. I don't know the exact shade right now. It's a number, but I will have that in the description bar down below. So now I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi highlighter. I think this is beautiful. I've got it in the shade Glow. I'm putting that on my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and on my cheekbones, and I'm just using my finger. I find this is a really great way to apply highlighter. Now to finish it all off, I would normally use a setting spray, but I didn't have any, so I'm just using the primer water again, and it actually worked out pretty well. So that is it. That is the look I wore for graduation. I've worn this to weddings. I've done it for a ton of special events where there's a lot of photography. It's just beautiful and makes your features really stand out in photos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any requests down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.